could put themselves clear following their wins last Thursday. So for the Hoops and the Candy Stripes, it was very much a case of catch-up. Shamrock Rovers and Derry City actually have met already in the league this season. That was back in September in the Brandywell, and just one goal was enough to give Rovers the points. Derek Tracy and Carl Gannon set up the goal for Derek McGrath, three of the younger players making an early mark for Shamrock Rovers. But this is a fixture which has often favoured the away side, and the RDS was the venue this afternoon. On a beautiful afternoon, we join our match commentator, Jimmy
In the
McGee.
7 months since Shamrock Rovers won the championship, it's interesting to check the personnel. They're starting today with 5 of the regulars who won the league for them. Goalkeeper Alan O'Neill, number 3 Owen Mullen, number 4 Gino Brazil, number 8 Derek McGrath, and number 6 John Toll, back after hamstring problems, and most welcome back to the RDS. Derry City starts with 7 of the team that played in the cup final, including 4 of the National League team that's had good wins this season over Wales and IFK Gothenburg. And they are goalkeeper Dermot O'Neill, number 2 Pascal Vodacon, the number 5 Paul Kern, and number 10 Stuart Gold. Dermot O'Neill back after a back injury. The presence of the O'Neill brothers reminds one that between them they've had 35 years service in League of Ireland football. The referee for today's game is Dick O'Hanlon from Carrick-on-Shore. Sean Kelly country. And the first header of the match for Paul Whelan. This is Liam Coyle. Stuart Gall looking for Coyle in, very tight that goal kick. John Tolles blocked down by big Kevin McKeever, but O'Dowd works hard at it. O'Dowd did extremely well. And now can the free enter across the mid? Yes, they can. Here's McGrath. Little was back, had a bit of a block on it. And flicked behind by Tracy. It's a good move again. Tracy continuing on his good work this season. The defender slipped. It was McGrath who got in, but the defender who slipped recovered. That was Glenn Little. And the situation was saved. Shamrock Rovers bench, Ray Tracy on the left of your picture. Pascal Vodacon. Dixon comes outside him, that gives the width there. So they've assembled it pretty well. Little's come into the line now. Gary Smith couldn't get onto it. He shakes his head in disgust as again he goes up, loses out to Curtis. Plays so steadily, Leonard Curtis, in the heart of Shamrock Rovers defence. We look at Derek McGrath. Now, can Vodacon get in the cross? Not the way he wanted anyway. Interception by Brazil. Back in by Curran. Drops down to Smith. He to Coyle. Coyle survives the challenge. In comes Stuart Gall. And for the second time in this match, Gall has had a sighted target. For the second time, it's gone behind. Good build-up, mind you. Smith doing well there. Set up for Gall. Very high this time. Brazil takes it back from Tracy. Curran. Alan O'Neill's committed himself. And Alan O'Neill had to be very clean about that because a red card could have been flashed if he wasn't. But he was. Curran to Vodacon. Stuart Gold. Little. Tracy. Neat. Tidy. By Tracy. Brennan's kicking on his right. McGrath's on his left. And Brennan had run offside. This is the ball played through. Alan O'Neill committed, so no question of a handball, but the sliding tackle had to be clean and clear, or otherwise he was in trouble. Back to Garrett Kelly, up to John Brennan. Brennan to O'Dowd. O'Dowd in the middle looking for Tracy. But running all the way back to Dermot O'Neill. Paul Whelan, Greg O'Dowd, Stuart Gold, Gary Smith. O'Dowd stayed in with it. Liam Coyle, the man his career looked to be over. In the pass is back for Derry, but he and nobody else could score in the first half. And as they go in for the cup of tea at the RDS, it's Shamrock Rovers 0, Derry City 0. Yes, it's a game that could do with a goal. And away we go with 45 minutes to play as the weather continues to be beautiful for the time of year. Pascal Volokov. Back in by Curtis. There's O'Dowd. Getting a bit of sky. O'Dowd playing it forward. It's between McGuinness and Brennan. Out to Hutton. He too little. Big fella from London. Gold up to Hutton. Gary Smith. The block is made by Paul Whelan. The cross by Stuart Gold. And the clearance by Lenny Curtis. Stuart Gold. Gary Smith with John Toll. And the help from Garrett Kelly. Now Greg O'Dowd pushing on to McGrath. Can Tracy get something out of this? Can Mullen? Can O'Dowd? O'Dowd on the scent of his first goal for the Hoops. And the best move perhaps of the game was Mullen getting the crossover. Greg O'Dowd, the block came of Paul Curran, and Tracy just over the top. Vodicum's throw. Good jump again by Paul Curran. Smith trying to free Hutton. Alan O'Neill called out of his goal by Garrett Kelly. Good play, Derek Tracy. John Toll, square of him is McGrath. Brazils comes forward. Owen Mullen reading on the left. There may be something at the end of this. Here's Brazil again. Mullen on his weaker foot. And the clearance by McKeever. Paul Whelan. O'Dowd. Vodicum. And Owen Mullen lets it run for the corner kick to Shamrock Rovers with 5 minutes gone in the second half. And what a bright start to the half by the Hoops. Mullen drops down, and Joe O'Glennon puts it away. It was a long spell of Hoops pressure. Eventually Toll with his corner kick from Owen Mullen. For once, Curran and Co could clear. What about that for a volley by Brennan? John Brennan, 5 minutes gone, second half. And that's a jumbo-sized goal for the Hoops. But they've been looking like that right since the half began. Come on, Derry. Here it is again. Great strike, great strike. Toll, McGrath, Tracy, McGrath. O'Dowd's gone on, he's inside McGuinness. And Dermot O'Neill carries and then clears. Another fine build-up by Shamrocks, and O'Dowd was at the end of it. Tracy. Mullins cross. And it's John Toll and it's come back. And the defenders look at Dermot O'Neill and he looks at them, and all around them are big question marks. Mullins cross, watch what happens here. Nobody picked up the runner and left O'Neill isolated. John Toll. So Rovers 2 up.
Substitution for Shamrock Rovers.
And with the arrival of the goal comes the news that Terry Everston is in the Rovers team, replacing the new boy Greg O'Dowd. Everston kills it. Curtis, Mullen, Everston, Curtis, and this is Paul Curran. The Derry authors of their own problems. Pascal Vaudequin goes off and heads for the dressing room. And James Quigley comes into the side. Tracy. Dermot O'Neill pans it away right-handed. And that's enough. Here's Coyle. Gold. McGuinness.
Second substitution for Derry City.
Joe Lawless comes into the side. A proven front player. And they could do with a bit of bite up there now. Looks like Rovers' day. Kelly, Paul Curran, and this is Ray McGuinness. They're just not linking up with the front players at all. You've got to feel sorry for the men up front today. They haven't got very much really good supply. In contrast, Rovers building well. Here's McGrath. Toll lets it run to Kelly. Kelly with a nice cross. And in there was Brennan. But a nice build-up again by Shamrock Rovers. When they keep it on the deck, they have the measure of Derry. Crosses a very lazy ball to Garrett Kelly. Goal kick off Brennan. On Mullins, supplied the crosses for 2 goals. Thinking of the hat-trick of assists doesn't come off. Joe Lawless. Derry searching for a way. Is there a way? Here's McGuinness to search for it. But leaving Alan O'Neill challenged in there by Gary Smith. No whistles from the referee. He knows O'Neill has possession. And that's as good as a free kick. Good, sensible refereeing by Dick O'Hanlon. Tracy freeing Garrett Kelly. Little got back at him, the midfielder. Stronger man in that case won the battle. Rovers fans might chant, well, what about a penalty? But I see it as fair enough. Quigley frees Smith on the right. He's got Lawless, he's got Little in the middle. Now Hutton joins them. That needed a conclusive first touch, and it wasn't forthcoming. Nonetheless, corner kick to Derry City. Rather weary looking Liam Coyle makes his way into the box, the bandaged left knee.